Hi everyone, I'm Pooja Kant Alfred. I'm a certified EFT practitioner and a certified EFT master trainer with EFT International. If you don't already know about EFT, let me just give you a short intro about EFT. EFT is emotional freedom techniques and it's a mind body tool. It's a combination of some points that we take from acupuncture. These are points that are closest to the surface of the skin, and that's why they're easily accessible. You can easily stimulate these points, and it's a mix of these points from acupuncture and modern psychology. It's a mix of a bit of cognitive behavior therapy, exposure therapy, and all of that. And you can read more about that on my website. EFT helps in calming you, in decreasing the cortisol level in your body. It helps in interrupting the fight, flight, and freeze response, which a lot of us are feeling right now because of what's happening. You can even feel that you're trapped in your house. You can feel a lot of financial worries, and a lot of things can come up during this time. Worry about your health, worry about others, and I'll try and make a video on specific topics. But today I'd just like to address fear about this whole pandemic and what's happening. And I'd like to give a different meaning to fear. And I'd like to talk about fear and how fear is not really a bad emotion or a negative emotion. Only if you suppress it or if you act on it like impulsive risk taking or becoming frozen, that it doesn't help you. But if you can take the healthy message from fear, which is to stay cautious and to take precautions, and we really need that right now, then fear can turn into an emotion that you can really channelize to make really clear-headed decisions. And please take full responsibility for your emotional and mental well-being while you're tapping with me. And if at any point you feel that you're getting overwhelmed and a lot of things are coming up, a lot of things that you're not able to handle by yourself, then please pause the video, take a couple of deep breaths, do some grounding exercises. So just tune into that fear that you have. Where is it in your body? Do you feel it in your chest, in your stomach? Is there tightness in your body? Try and tune into that fear. And I know it's not easy to do that. We'll try and just sit with some of that fear right now. All right. So just start tapping at the side of your hand. And if you haven't washed your hands, you can just tap on the finger points. So just repeat after me and feel free to change the words and see what suits you. And we'll try and keep this tapping very, very simple. All right. Even though I feel this fear right now, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I feel this fear right now, and I can feel it in my body, and just describe how it feels. I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I have this fear right now about this virus, this pandemic, I deeply and completely accept myself and how I feel. Top of the head, this fear. And breathe in and breathe out if you can. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. Yeah. All of this fear. All of this fear in my body and in my mind. Just stay with what that fear represents for you. Tune into your body, this fear. And keep breathing in and breathing out and acknowledging the fear, this fear. And you can slow down your tapping a bit because we tend to tap very fast when we're anxious or afraid. This fear. This fear. This fear. And just come back here on the middle of your chest and take a deep breath. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. Okay. Now just take a moment and see, what is the fear about? What is it telling you? Is there a message in your fear? Usually when I tap with fear, I try and say that maybe it's telling me to do something, maybe to pause, to slow down, to take some precautions, to take better care of myself. Maybe it's telling you something and you can tune into that if it's coming up for you. So let's just tune into that and do a round of tapping on that. Even though I'm still afraid, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I'm still afraid, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I'm still afraid, maybe I could sit with some of this fear and understand what it's trying to tell me. This fear. This fear. And all that it represents for you, try and focus on that in your body. Whatever it's bringing up, but stay with this fear. And maybe I could get a little curious about what it's trying to tell me. And just maybe it's trying to tell me to take care of myself. Taking care of myself might be the message in this fear. Taking precautions might be the message in this fear. Just go with whatever comes up for you. Maybe it's trusting yourself more. Maybe it's pausing. Whatever it's trying to tell you, just tune into that. And breathe in and breathe out as you tune into that and sit with that fear. Whatever feels comfortable for you. I'm sitting with whatever feels comfortable right now and whatever message I can take from this fear. Okay, and you can include the gamut. And just tap on the gamut point. Just keep tapping. This is the point. You just breathe in and breathe out. And if you feel a little calmer, you can do a round on that calmness that you're feeling or the ease that you're feeling, or you can do another round on the message. So I'm going to combine both of these and tap. Even though I feel a little bit of ease right now, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I feel that I'm understanding a little bit of what this fear is trying to tell me. And I'm willing to listen. And even though I still have this fear, I completely accept how I feel in this moment. This remaining fear. Just tune into that wherever it's in your body. Tune into the ease if you feel that. If there's a part of you that feels a bit easy, a bit at ease, a bit calmer, it's okay to tune into that too. I'm tuning into the parts of me that feel a little calmer. And I'm willing to listen to the message in this fear. And I'm willing to take care of myself. I'm sitting with this fear right now. It's okay to tune in. It's okay to tune into whatever is happening within me right now. And acknowledge it and have compassion if I can. So just stay with whatever is coming up for you. And come back to the gamut. And breathe in and breathe out. And again, breathe in and breathe out. And I know for each of you it's going to be a different experience. So if you're feeling a little calmer, try and tap on that. If you're feeling the fear still, do another round of tapping on that, this remaining fear. If you're feeling the message in the fear, do another round. If you're ready to dissolve the fear, do another round of tapping on that, saying, I'm dissolving 10% of this fear, 20% of this fear, and I'm taking the message. So just see what feels right for you right now and do that. And if you don't feel okay right now, if you're feeling overwhelmed, please pause the video. Don't push yourself to tap through this. That's not important. You don't have to push yourself. Give yourself the time. Do any technique that helps you to ground. Maybe look at 3 objects in the room and focus on them so that you're present with those objects and say that, okay, I'm present with this image, this painting in this room, and remind yourself that you're here, you're safe, and get a tapping buddy or tap with a practitioner. Join the tapping groups. There are lots of them on EFT International, and I'll be starting some of my own as well. So take care of yourself and stay safe, and I'll be back with more videos.